Hey guys, Aaron Kramers here with
Thomas McCall.
and tonight's review is a Netflix original film called The Night Comes For Us.
Right. Okay, so apparently we got actually a couple of requests for this video, I've heard.
Yeah, on our raid review, like, there's a lot of people saying, "Do The Night Comes For Us, do The Night Comes For Us." Well, to those people who have watched us, your prayers have been answered.
Yeah, I can see why. A lot of people compare this to the Raid and more.
Yes, and like compared to like up there with the Raid, like The Night Comes For Us is a masterpiece in action cinema.
Right.
From director Timo Tjahjanto,
that
probably
name?
butchered that name, but
What does that name sound familiar for?
he directed a couple of like horror movies with Chemo something, I can't pronounce his last name. He did like Killers, Macabre, Headshot, which was just like the Raid.
Well, did he work on the Raid at all, this guy?
No, but he worked with the director of the Raid
Oh, that's usually...
on a segment on VHS2 called Safe Haven,
I was gonna say...
which was the best segment out of all of it in my personal opinion.
That's fair, because I was gonna say, whenever I saw this film in the Raid, I realized, man, there were a lot of actors from the Raids in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, there's one right there, and there's another one. That kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking so, because I like the Raid. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cramped, it's kind of condensed to one area, but it's okay. But this film felt like it had a budget and it knew what it was doing with it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the effects, the shots, the sets, all that stuff, you know? They knew what they wanted to do
Oh
with it.
yeah.
But I suppose we should probably get to the meat of this, so...
Yeah, so
What to talk about?
what is the movie about?
Well, it's about this dude, and he's a kind of a member of the Triad in Indonesia, called the Six Seas or something like that.
Yeah, they call it 60s.
And what do they do? They're sort of there to...
They're sort of like enforcers, but when one guy, he wants out, and he lets a little girl live, and he tries to escape,
Exactly.
and all hell breaks loose.
That's a pretty basic setup, right?
Yes. A lot of this movie is basically what happens when you mix John Wick with the stylings of early Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Dead Alive era, to be specific.
I would admit, the gore can be a bit over the top sometimes, but it's an action film. I'm gonna let it slide.
It's the kind of movie I want to see in RoboCop.
Oh, totally. Don't let us down, Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah.
I'm surprised with the kid in this film, actually.
Yeah, like, surprisingly, she was really good.
There's always been a bit of a problem with action films and having a kid. It kind of feels like it slows it down, kind of.
Yeah.
And sometimes the kid actor isn't always the greatest, sometimes.
Mhm.
But in her case, she handled the material pretty well, at least.
Yeah, she did.
She actually feels like an actual kid, probably. How a kid would act in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And to put a kid through all this stuff, that takes balls, man.
Yeah.
Real big brass balls.
Yeah.
Strange enough about Bob and that, he seems to be... I didn't feel like I would trust him at first because, well, I thought he was going to be the kind of guy that would sell them all out or something like that.
Yeah, but he actually did good.
Hell, he gets one of the guy's wives out of there pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, he's the guy that is there to get his friends back all the time.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I liked about these guys. It feels like, because they were a former gang, they kind of like got a strong familial bond almost going
Yes.
on. But, other than that, the film's got its own style going on.
Yes, like, it's supposed to be part of a trilogy.
Is it?
And yeah, like, Timo, if you're watching this and if you are thinking about doing the sequels and stuff, I am looking forward to it 100%. As in fact, I'm looking forward to seeing your other films
Yeah, totally.
and whatever you have in store.
Don't let us down, buddy. Don't let us down.
Yes. And let's talk about another aspect, the action scenes.
The action in this is so freaking good.
Yes. Mike, what's your favorite action scene?
It's hard to say, man, because I like a lot of this, but...
Mine would have to be the butcher shop.
Well, that scene, that was pretty cool. Especially how they used pretty much everything in the butcher shop to fight with.
Including a bone saw.
A bone saw.
And a cow bone.
A cow bone, and they use cleavers and meat hooks. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all blood and gore. Like,
And since it's in a meat shop, I guess the blood and gore would make sense there. Right?
It's like Riccio in a way.
Oh, definitely, but without all the blood hoses going everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my favorite fight scene. Now, this was hard for me, but I think it would be the fight near the end, actually, because not only do we get two different fight scenes theoretically going on, we got our main character fighting against his former best friend and all that.
Yes, which was really bloody.
Yeah, they literally beat the hell out of each other, pretty much.
Yes.
And then we also got another fight, which is also happening at the same time. The fight with that lady and those two other ladies,
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty intense, man.
Biker chick versus blonde chick and lady with
killer yo-yo.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, my favorite scene in that fight is when she realizes that her finger is pretty much fucked up and damaged. She's like, alright. Like, bad ass, man. What can I say?
Yeah.
That's the kind of action films I kind of like to see, kind of the thing where it doesn't take itself way too seriously per se, but it's not a parody of itself or anything.
Yes, like it's heroic bloodshed
Exactly.
with a capital B.
Oh, definitely a capital B.
With the bloodshed in all capitals. And please, Hollywood, if you're watching this,
Just leave this film alone.
don't remake it,
Yeah.
but give the director
Some
an
work.
tentpole project.
I would just imagine this guy had like a Hollywood budget with this kind of stuff. Ooh, mama.
Yeah, you'd be like Paul Verhoeven.
Paul Verhoeven in his older days, particularly.
Yeah, it's like get him to do like some sci-fi action movie with blood and guts.
I could see him doing something like that.
I can see him doing like a Judge Dredd movie.
A Judge Dredd film, but can he maybe also get a few actors from the raid also again? I'd love to see that again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or like any other like, just Hollywood.
we need
A
more.
big budget tentpole R-rated action movie directed by Timo Tjahjanto. Make it happen.
And apologies again if we butcher your name, Timo.
Yes. All right.
I'm sure he's got a sense of humor about that, though.
Yeah. Oh, he does. He does.
I can imagine him doing that. If there was something that you're saying you did particularly like, what would it be?
Not that I can. I don't have any issues with it.
Oh, really?
No, like.
Let's see. I didn't have many issues per se, but I kind of thought that the story was a bit too simple sometimes. And I gotta admit, who was that guy who played that gang leader dude?
Yeah, his English is not that bad.
He was my favorite character. He kind of reminded me of an Indonesian Fagin or something like that.
Fagin
From Oliver Twist or something like that. Think, what up, boy? Something like that.
So, what was your final rating?
Like I say, I'm glad I saw this film because it brought back a lot of fond memories of our Raid review.
Yeah.
And like I say, Indonesian films are crazy with their action scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they didn't hold anything back with this one.
Yeah.
So I have to say I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Well, that was our review for The Night Comes For Us. If you enjoyed that review, then you should check out our review of The Raid. That one's really popular.
Yeah, it seems to be very popular.
Yes, and if you enjoyed our video, then hit the like button and subscribe button and press the bell for notifications. And you can follow us in our social medias right in our description.
We got a whole bunch of more stuff coming for you guys, so
Yes.
hang on tight, alright?
Yep.
Adios.